Hey everyone, it's James here on the XRP Headline Channel. Let's dive into what's buzzing in the XRP world. Some chart analysts are hinting at the possibility of another price dip for XRP, but don't panic. None of them have changed their bullish outlook for this market cycle.
I've been trading crypto successfully for over 380 days, consistently closing every month in profit. In the last 90 days alone, my followers have earned over $29,000 in profits by copying my trades. Want to see my verified stats? Click the first link in the profile description and start copying my trades for free today.
The big picture remains the same. We're still on track for that euphoric blow-off top across the crypto space. Now, not every altcoin will hit a new all-time high, but XRP is leading the charge. These insights come from analysts who nailed their predictions about XRP's recent breakout, so they've earned some credibility. Meanwhile, plenty of others either missed it entirely or fell victim to what I like to call XRP derangement syndrome, blinded by their biases. But for those paying attention, the writing on the wall couldn't be clearer. Yes, XRP's price has been moving sideways lately, but that's just part of the crypto journey. The good news, we're in the bull run phase. That means we won't be stuck in the waiting game as long as we were in the depths of the bear market. Things could take off any day now, maybe tomorrow, maybe next month. But the point is, it's coming. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. Don't base any of your decisions on what I say, so I'm just a crypto enthusiast sharing my thoughts for fun. As I'm recording this, it's Wednesday, February 5th, 2025. XRP at $2.41, Bitcoin at $96,789. Red dominates the top 50 coins by market cap today, but nothing catastrophic. The big question, are we still headed up, or has sentiment taken a hit after the recent market-wide crash? Bitcoin, oddly enough, held strong compared to other coins, but when dramatic drops happen, they tend to shake confidence. Some are wondering if the rally is over. Here's the truth, no one knows for sure. Anyone claiming otherwise isn't being honest. What we can do is look to history and probabilities. These sudden dips, while unsettling, are often just outliers, memorable but meaningless in the bigger picture. Historically, when the market rhymes with its past, the best is yet to come. For perspective, Charting Guy shared earlier that Bitcoin's daily RSI, Relative Strength Index, is targeting 36. It briefly hit that mark during the recent dip, but didn't close there. His advice, don't get shaken out. Lows are likely in, or very close, and everything remains on track for January 2024. Of course, there's always a small chance the top could be in. But remember, this time is different. Our famous last words in the world of charts. Patterns tend to repeat, and history suggests this isn't the end. Let's dive into some fresh crypto insights from this morning. First up, Mikey Bull Crypto shared a key metric worth noting. Retail capitulation is still in full swing. Check out the yellow line in his chart. It represents typical retail investors. Compare that to the purple line showing large investors, aka whales. Interesting, right? While retail investors continue to sell, the big players are holding strong and even buying more. Is this the first time in history the emotionally driven retail crowd is right, and the calm, calculated whales are wrong? Unlikely. Personally, I'm betting on the whales. Next, chart analyst Mustache shared a chart on total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. He highlighted the 8-year trend line for altcoins, which is still intact. His take? Why turn bearish now when the trend is holding strong? Optimism is the name of the game here. Finally, Stock Money Lizards pointed out that daily RSI is oversold for many altcoins. In a bull market, even if prices dip a bit further, the pros buy the fear and scoop up opportunities. He added, not financial advice, but the logic holds. A lot of savvy investors recognize the recent dip as a chance to strengthen their positions. Chart analyst Peppa just dropped an intriguing post for his 152,000 followers. A crypto veteran since 2013, Peppa's seen every cycle, and this time he's sharing the Others BTC chart. For those unfamiliar, this chart tracks every cryptocurrency outside the top 10 by market cap, denominated in Bitcoin. Peppa posed the million-dollar question, are we on the verge of a 2017 plus 2021 alt season? Let's break it down. Bitcoin dominance has been climbing, and as expected, altcoins outside the top 10 have been struggling. But zooming out to 2015, this chart tells a different story. Markets find bottoms. Unless you believe Bitcoin Maxi's wild claim that everything else is headed to zero, history suggests otherwise. Take XRP as an example. Throughout 2024, XRP repeatedly hit a multi-year trendline spanning almost 7 years. While no one can perfectly call the bottom, XRP didn't go to zero. Instead, it found support and rebounded. The same could happen here with the Others BTC chart. Looking at previous alt seasons in 2017 and 2021, the pattern is clear. Trendline hits followed by explosive upside moves. Doom and gloom often signal maximal opportunity. For XRP holders, it's easier to stay optimistic. XRP has been one of the top performers lately. But for many others, sentiment is bleak, and that's exactly why this could be the moment to watch. Betting on everything going to zero for the first time in crypto history? Unlikely. Peppa also pointed out something huge. ETH is forming a massive monthly symmetrical triangle. No one's talking about it, but he's confident it'll break to the upside. Why? Gutter-level sentiment often precedes big moves. If history rhymes like it always does, we might be on the edge of something big. Over on X, a .btc account took a playful jab at the multi-year triangle enthusiasts, mocking their analysis. In response, someone fired back, referencing XRP's breakout from a massive 2,500-day consolidation last November. "Holy shit, bears are screwed," they declared, likening it to the 2017 breakout. And honestly, how many XRP analysts saw this coming? Plenty. Last year alone, dozens were calling this move, and they were right. Now let's talk ETH. Chart analyst Dom shared an intriguing observation. ETH recently printed its largest downside wick ever, a massive $716 on a bullish candle. This came after retesting its 3,000-day uptrend as resistance. His take? If that wasn't the bottom for ETH, things might not look great. But if it was, we could be in for a ride. For XRP, Dom also weighed in, noting its rejection at the $2.70 resistance while testing support around $2.40. Nothing unexpected, just part of the range. Break $2.80 though, and things could heat up. Another analyst, Crypto Michael, echoed this, adding that holding the $2.25 support is key to avoiding further drops. Sure, there's a chance XRP dips lower short-term, but the big picture remains bullish. Even Cointelegraph is eyeing major upside, with one analyst targeting $5 next and a long-term goal of $18. Even Cointelegraph is now dropping headlines like this, something they wouldn't have dared to do in years past. Can you imagine? Back then, it was all doom and gloom about XRP. Is it going to zero? That kind of nonsense. But times have changed, and this isn't a moment for fear. Steph's Crypto isn't budging. His XRP bull market target, a bold $30. That's his call as of this morning. Meanwhile, chart analysts who've tracked XRP's breakout are holding firm. Crypto Tony is still eyeing $10 with a short-term projection of over $4. His latest post lays out a roadmap, squiggles and all, showing how we might get there. And Credible Crypto, he's keeping a close watch, saying he'd consider a long position if XRP dips into the $1.30 to $1.60 range. The other day, his post stirred up quite a reaction, but let's clear something up. He's not saying he wants it to happen, or even that it's the most likely scenario. He's simply highlighting a possibility based on his experience and what he sees in the charts. Could it happen? Maybe. Who knows? Either way, I'm not losing sleep over it. Here's the thing. Whatever happens, I'm here for the ride. I firmly believe that at some point, not too far off since we're in a bull market, we'll hit price discovery. Everything between now and then, it's just noise. From the moment I bought my XRP, the ups and downs haven't changed my perspective. Either it goes to zero, and I was wrong, or we hit a point where I'm finally ready to sell. Until then, I'm watching and waiting. Speaking of charts, here's an update from chart analyst Greg Crypto. He's still bullish on XRP rocketing to the upside, but isn't ignoring the possibility of a dip. Just this morning, he shared his thoughts. XRP might be forming a double bottom, a pattern it loves across all time frames. He's eyeing $1.63 as a potential entry point, with February initially projected for a breakout into Wave 3. Targets like $6.40 and even double digits were on the radar. But with March closing in, it's crunch time. He warns we might see another drop, especially if Bitcoin drags the market down. The CME gap, $77,000 to $80,000, hasn't been filled yet, and he thinks it will be before we see a push to new all-time highs. As for now, he's not trading XRP, just waiting. But if it hits $1, he's got a limit order ready that, in his words, could change my kid's life. I'm not much of a chart guy, so I don't have a strong opinion on short-term price movements. That's just noise to me. What I do know, and what I've believed since the start of my crypto journey, is that XRP has the potential to hit a new all-time high. But for me, hitting that high is just part of the equation. The real game changer is entering price discovery. Without that, the exit strategy doesn't work. Yes, I want to sell eventually, ideally all of my XRP, but only if the price is enticing enough. If we hit the levels I've been waiting for, then absolutely, I'll pull the trigger. Until then, I'm staying the course because I still believe those moments are coming. The strength XRP is showing right now is undeniable. It's outperforming the market in a big way. This isn't a time to panic, it's a time to stay excited and optimistic. When the market starts flashing those top indicators, you'll know it. They'll roll in one after another, and when they do, I'll be shouting a warning from the rooftops. Historically, those signals have marked disaster in past cycles. But here's the thing, they're not here yet. Unless this time is somehow different, which is technically possible but unlikely, I believe we've got some truly epic, wild times ahead. Now remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything just because I said it. Seriously, that would be a terrible idea.